All right. Good morning, friends. I am here. I'll give it a few minutes. Let me bring my channel up. I am oh my gosh, I hate doing this on my thing here. I think I'm live. Yes, I think I'm live. I am just trying to squeeze in a time to show. Good morning, Norma. I got your email, sweetheart. I hope you I responded to you, so hopefully you got that. I'm just trying to bring my channel up so I can kind of see that I'm in frame. I am here this morning. I'm trying to show the happy mail I received. Oops. And now let's get rid of the sound. There we go. So there's no echo. Good morning, Julia. I need to show happy mail. I need to show happy mail that I've gotten, and I haven't been able to squeeze in. There's so many people that are live now and people that are going live for really long times, marathons. And it's hard for me to oh good, you did get the email. Excellent. It's hard for me to find a time because I don't want to overlap. It's not so much that as when I'm watching other people. Fussy cutting while watching. Good morning, Tracy. Let me grab my mail. Let's see. I have a couple of other pieces that I want to show. Hopefully I got it all. Okay. Hopefully I got it all. Hi, Beth. Good morning. Thank you guys for stopping in. I just wanted to get a video out because I have no way that I can, that I get in touch with, good morning, Carmen, with Maddie, except for in chats. And I did tell her I received her birthday package, but I wanted to share what she sent, you know, properly, especially where I'm going to be on hiatus soon. Trying to make sure there's nothing on my desk. I've been mad crazy working on homework for the Crop and Create. I think it's is it next week? Let me look at my calendar. I didn't flip my calendar yet in front of me. Sorry, Jim. So today's the 9th. So it's next Wednesday. Next Tuesday or Wednesday is their unboxing, and then I will be able to go live and show what came in the box. So yeah. But anyway, I did receive a couple of cards. I did get a Christmas card in the mail from Elizabeth. She sent them out early. So this was from Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. So I got that. I also got one from Crystal. This was a birthday card. So I did get some birthday stuff. On the road heading to a chest x-ray. Okay, Carmen, and good luck with your chest x-ray. Thank you, Crystal. I love it. So nice. Good morning, Jennifer. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm trying to think. I thought there was something else that I got in the mail the other day. Oh, I guess it wasn't crafty. What I got in the other day was not crafty. It was pillows for my guests that are coming the end of the month. I went and bought new pillows. I haven't had guests come to my house to stay in a really long time. I usually am the one going and staying as a guest. So let me start with this first. Try to set stuff on the side. I have a 6-foot table in it. Like I said, I've been busy crafting and my table is full. You know, typical crafter thing, right? We like use up the space no matter how big. All right. This was Happy Mail that I got last week and I didn't get a chance to share. I showed a peek on Tracy's channel because I used a couple of the things in my journal. And I don't think Karen was in there, and she showed her stuff from Paula K the other day, and I wanted to also share for those that aren't familiar with Paula K. She is on Instagram. I forget her handle. I'll have to look it up, but I'll try to link stuff. Whoever I mention, I'll try to link in the description box. Sorry, I was up and down all night long. I'm so tired. My head is like a balloon right now. You know, like that allergy commercial. That's me. I've got allergies this morning that are roaring. I love this is the envelope. So this is the card that she sent me, and I think it's a birthday card. No, it's just a grateful for you card. But isn't that beautiful? And you guys, when she shows these pictures on Instagram, she takes beautiful pictures. And she does moving pictures too, where she does like the reels so that you can actually see her maneuver the cards. But to have them in your hand and to feel them, oh my goodness, they are so thick. They're so well made. I am just feeling like every card I ever made in the past was flimsy. But this card, so there's lots of layers here, and the embossing, the texture is just amazing. But look, she did the inside on the top flap. And the inside bottom. But isn't that gorgeous? Good morning, Echo. And hi, Caroline. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you both. But the envelopes too, guys. I'm like, wow. So there was that one. And this one was an extra that she said I could share if I wanted, but there's no way. I'm with Karen. I'm keeping these because they're just so beautiful and they're just such works of art. So they're going to be displayed as art. But I love this so much. And look, again, holy moly. It's just beautiful. I just love the feeling. Oh, like I said, it's just substance, you know. And again, the envelope. Oh, here it is. Whimsical by Paula K. That's her on Instagram. Whimsical by Paula K. But absolutely gorgeous. And she sent some other things, but I dug into some of it. Let's see if I have a couple of the things here handy. She sent a little baggie full of butterflies that she had hand done that are absolutely beautiful. Love them. And this little pencil is cute from the Spellbinders kit. Hi, Karen. Good morning. Sorry to message you. I know you wanted to be live. I'm going to try to hurry, and then you can hop on, my friend. I was just trying to squeeze in between everybody. There's like one person after another that just keeps going. And I'm like, I can't get this in. And I really wanted to show Maddie's mail. I'm hoping I don't have any bouts of sneezing or coughing, or I had to do eye drops and I had to wait 10 minutes because I couldn't see after them. Because my eyes are dry and itchy this morning. Oh, I'm glad, Karen. Yeah. So I put some parts in. So I'm working on my journal with Tracy on Fridays. I have this Friday and next Friday is my last Friday, and then I will I will be off the social medias. But this was a tag that Paula K also included that I love. And I hope that stuff is coming through clear. I feel like my stuff is blurry up here. Let me see. I think I'm going to turn this down. But I love this double tag, and it's really cool that she sent this because I have been in love with tags and doing the double, like the double tags. And I'll show you some in here, but like these are the like the double folding tags. So I love the way that she did it, and it was so inspirational. And this was another card. So I inserted the things, the extra things. They fit perfectly in the journal. Thank you, Karen. So this was one of the journal cards that the backgrounds that she made, and I glued a butterfly to it, and I put that in my journal. And she sent a couple of these stamped backgrounds, which worked perfect for pockets. So I did add that to my journal and the little cluster that I made. And I'm trying to see where we'll work on this some more this Friday. Here's the second one. I also turned into a pocket, and these were the tickets that she also included in my Happy Mail. So I just attached them at the top so that they kind of slide like this. These are just little journal cards in the pocket. So that, and I think, did I do that to the other one? I don't know, like I said, oh yes, I did. So this one too. So that there's kind of some interest on the front. So that was the next one. And here was the other background that she had made that I also included. Because these are great writing spaces. They're just beautiful. So, yeah, so I wanted to include them in my journal. And this one I'm keeping for myself. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, I like the pockets too. So that's that. So that's where those things ended up. That's that one. Okay. So now we're going to dig into Maddie's. Maddie sent me some birthday mail, and I'm sad that she's not here. I'm sure she's working. Uh-oh. And I think I might have taken something. She sent me a bunch of loose goodies in here. And they're beautiful. So this is Maddie. This is Maddie behind the scenes. So don't let her fool you when she says she's a hot mess. Sometimes she makes beautiful, beautiful things. So I'm thinking this must have come off. I don't think this was on this envelope. I think it was on a tag. And I think it was on one of these. And oh, shame on me. But anyway, aren't these beautiful? Got to go. Okay, Carmen, take care and good luck with your chest exam. Oh yes, Karen. She's hiding behind she's behind the curtain for sure. They are beautiful. I love it. I love the honey. I love that they're bee themed. It's so perfect. So I'm going to try to find a spot for these in my bee journal. I'm going to slip these in my bee journal. But aren't they beautiful? And then look at this. Take care, Panda Bear. It's a little tag, like little tag journal. Oh, and this honey, I noticed this the other day, and I think this goes on one too. I don't know if I'm thinking they came off this tag because this is heavily embossed. And you guys, it's right up my alley. Because look, can you guys see the skull in there? I love it. So anyway, this little tag book is just the cutest. Look at that. Uh, something what? Oh, guess what, Panda Butt? You're cuter than a panda butt. Hang in there. Take care, Panda Bear. I love it. Isn't this adorable? Uh, I know. I've been catching Beth. I haven't seen her so much in the chats because of the chats during the daytime, but I've been watching her videos in the morning, her Dear Prompt videos in the morning. And then here's my birthday card. Maddie, this is beautiful. I love it. And I love that you added the bee because I know you were looking for that set and you said you found it. So this is the bee that I watercolored way back. Yes, Karen, definitely try it. It looks, look, just laid them out onto the strip. It looks like she connected two pieces of a 8.5 by 11 a piece of paper, and then glued the tags, and then just scored it. I love it. It's adorable, and I love these little pandas. Look, that's cute. So my birthday card from Maddie with a little love note in it. I will keep to myself, or between her and I guess. Okay, so yeah, I must be behind. Let me see. Oh, I'm caught up. Oh, she included some little doilies. They're so thick. I love them. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else, because she did include some things in here that were kind of loose. Oh my goodness. Check these out. Look at her. I don't think this is gel print, but it looks darn close. It looks like it's through a stencil because I think I heard her say that she is not gel printing. She doesn't have a gel print. I'm not sure, but aren't these beautiful? It looks like she did some stencil work and used some different pastes and paints. But I love this, that it's on the book page. I love it. So I want to find a spot for that. Thank you, Norma. She did do a great job on the tag book. And then I love this on the grid paper. Very inspiring. So I'm definitely going to, let me fix the, sorry, I fixed the chat again. Yeah, driving in YouTube is a no-no. Yes, Karen. But you can listen. So she sent me some these. Sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place. My head, like I said, my head is like in the clouds. So here we go. She sent me a couple of Altenew, and I've been dying to dive in, but I didn't want to take anything out and use it until I actually did the Happy Mail. I wanted to open it up. So this is new to me. It's Altenew ink. I got Orange Cream and Autumn Blaze, which are perfect for the season. I'm so excited to try these. They're beautiful. And then I got the Dreamy Periwinkle, which is also by Altenew. And then she included this Stampin' Up set that and kudos, Karen. It looks like Maddie has been de-stashing, cleaning out, decluttering. So I am honored to receive some of her goodies. So I love this. It's perfect for fall. I love that it includes the sunflower stems, and then you got the sunflowers, some leaves, some little gourds and squash, and a pumpkin, and a little acorn. So beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Maddie. I hope she watches. I hope she watches the replay at least. She doesn't jump in. I'm sure she's working. So I received that. Trying to neatly stack so I can put things away after. She also went through and she mailed me this I Adore You True Love, Me and You little, it's a like a 4x6, yeah, I'd say 4x6 stamp set or a 3x4 stamp set. It's adorable. Yes. And then this beautiful cover plate. It's butterflies. And I probably won't take the time to cut things this morning. Maybe. We'll see. If somebody wants to see it, I can show it. But I got some really pretty, let me grab a piece of cardstock here. Embossing folder. This looks like round snowflakes. Beautiful. I love this. The tree. This will go good with the autumn stamp set that she sent. I could do it like a pumpkin and some stuff underneath the tree. So you need the tree. I can emboss you some panels. I haven't closed your box yet, Karen. I mean, how about I emboss you some panels and I can throw them in your Happy Mail because I had it closed up and I reopened it because I was like, shoot, I forgot to add a card. So I opened it back up. And then I love this. This is swirls. So very nice. Thank you so much, Maddie. You know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So I shall treasure these. So that was that. And then she also sent this iCrafter. It's a stencil. Look at it. And I love that it's the stitching. I don't know if it will go with the stitching that I got, but when I ordered from iCrafter, let's see if I can find it. When I ordered from iCrafter, because Tracy and I both ordered from them when they were going out of business, I got, I don't know if I can find it. Is this it? No. So I got the big die. Well, I guess I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's sideways because it was a big one. Oh my goodness. Yes. I got the big die that was the knots and stitches. So I got the dies that were knots and stitches. So I thought that it was so cool that she sent me this. This is, oh, this one's called Fence Links. So this might not be compatible, but still it looks like stitches to me or knots. But I love that they're kind of, look at that. I love that. Hi, Anne. And then this was what I was truly excited about. I was excited about all of it, but I wanted to play with these and I wanted to wait until I did the Happy Mail first. But the Dina Wakley scribble sticks. Oh, Norma, you have the tree embossing folder. Cool. Please do. Okay. Absolutely. But do you have these, Karen? Because I know you have some Dina Wakley. I know you're a Dina Wakley fan. So, and since I couldn't use them, I went on and I was binge watching some Dina Wakley scribble stick videos on YouTube. So I would know kind of how to use them. So I was listening to her describe them, and for people that don't have them, they're not like a crayon like Tim Holtz's crayon. They are a paint. Excuse me, a paint, and It's like an acrylic paint in a stick. So she was showing how she used these and how you can wet them. They're water, soluble when you're using them, but then they dry and they don't reactivate like Tim's crayons or pencils do. Oh, you have them too, Anna. I'm telling you, Anna Moret, I struggle every time I see your name because I just want to see Anne because the way it's written. And then this is what I was waiting for today, because if you guys know, you know. You guys from me die cut, you know that my magnetic mat has been falling apart. And this is for my Empress. The only reason that it's staying together is because I have it wrapped in press and seal, which was a tip that I saw from a YouTuber about preserving the mat so that it doesn't completely expand out and fall apart. And thank goodness I did it before it got all of these cracks and stuff in it. So, so this is the size of mine, which is like a 6x7, I guess. And I ordered the large one and I got the knockoff, which was by Craft First. And I did that because I think that I did yes, Craft First. And this was the large one. So it was $15 for this size that I needed, and it was $15 for the large one. So in my head, I'm thinking, it's just a magnet, right? Why don't I take and I can spend the $15 and get two mats, because I will cut this in half and I will have two mats. So that's what I'm going to do. I will take and I will have two mats for $15. And I can replace this guy, which is just on its last leg. So yes, yes, Anna, I saw that there were several versions of those scribble sticks. I'm excited about using them. I have some paper that I gessoed and it's ready to go. It's ready to go so that I can scribble on them. But I'm not going to take up all this time today. But I did want to do one thing, because I followed along with Karen when she was using masking fluid last week and the week before, and I took out my masking fluid, which is a little different from hers. I do want to get the one that she has in the little bottle that you can squeeze on, because I think it would be fun to be able to draw and not have to use your brush. So anyway, I have the drawing gum, which is the same thing. It's a masking fluid. It's just blue, which I do like because you can see it, and I know where it's going. So I drew some daisies on this paper. I'm trying to find water now in my jars. But when I go into, I wanted to show this too because I know she was asking about it. When I go into the masking fluid, this is what I have learned from painters and whatnot. This is Dawn dish liquid. I just tap my brush in, it coats it, and then I can go right into my masking fluid and paint it down. I get off the extra, but I draw out whatever I'm going to draw. And put it on my paper. This is a pumpkin. And that's the cool thing about the blue, because you can see it. They are funner. I missed it. Yeah, I definitely want the pen. But anyway, when I rinse my brush, I don't have to worry about any kind of, pulling off any masking fluid. It just kind of it will slide right off, with using the dish liquid. And I just have some I keep right in the craft room, and you can see it's not, it doesn't go too fast. It's in a baby food jar. Um, but I know Maddie was trying to explain to Karen, just like I was with the the gel print yesterday with Karen. And it's hard to get a message over text when you're trying to explain something, unless you're very good at giving directions. So I just want to demonstrate real quick. I want to show the thing with the masking. So I'm just using one of my pans that I picked up. This is from the universe, from a college store. And let's get my brush wet. So this has been on here for a few days, and I was looking at it yesterday going, darn it, I wanted to do a live so that I could show this before it sat too long, because I'm not sure. Okay, Karen. Yes, Carrie was very good at it. She was saying exactly what I was saying. I was just saying it different because I wanted you to stop at that one point where you had your paint and you put your stencil down, and then you put the paper on it and pulled that, what was showing through the stencil. I wanted you to put your paper down and pull through the stencil, but then before you lifted the stencil to pull, adding a different color back into your stencil, then pulling it off and pulling all of it. But I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out there. I was trying. I was trying. Okay, so here I got some paint, and I'm just going to go right over because I want to put a background in. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that I wanted to show. It's been so long, I've been waiting because I've been trying to put off doing a live until I had a bunch of things to show. And I forgot about my new book that I got a couple weeks ago. So I'm just blending this, and these colors are what reminded me of it. So there's my paint right over my masking fluid. Boy, it's beginning to look like fall, and I know that's why my allergies are kicking in, because boy, when those temperatures start flipping from warm to cold at nighttime, I start feeling it. I got watercolor all over these. This is like a pretty cheap set of paints. It says it was only $2, but I love these. They're like a Crayola, only they're even better, I think, in my opinion. So I'm just going to get that dry. Thanks, Norma. I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to show you my newest book that I've got. It's the only book that I have, because I'm not a person that really buys a lot of books on things, but I was just intrigued by an interview that I watched on YouTube with Kate Rebecca Leach, and she is just amazing. I was just like, what? So good morning, Shay. So oh my gosh, I have watercolor paint everywhere. So I bought her book, Abstract Watercolor. And I'm wondering, Karen, do you have this? I know you said you weren't sure if you had this, but it is amazing. And just to look through it, like I looked through it for almost a week before I even, because I wanted to paint in it right away. But she goes through color theory stuff and how she uses everything, the materials, your paper, all about, the brushes, the paints, and she does these beautiful lessons throughout the book. So I picked a few, and I did this one. And all the techniques. I love this book. It is so amazing. Let me show you some of the lessons that I did. I just start putting some of my watercolors in some things because my this is my watercolor bag, mesh bag, and it is so full. So I loved this one. I did with the concentric circles. I also did the leaves. So when you showed your gold last night, Karen, she used that same gold. And I was like, oh, I got to get some of that liquid gold in the jar. But I don't have it, so I just used what I had on hand, which was the Fine Tech Gold that I got from Abraham. And I just used a brush and just applied it. I got it nice and thick. But aren't these beautiful? It was so much fun. So I did the purple version, but I loved all the mark making. Hey guys, good morning. I really enjoyed going in with the white pen. I also used my bleed proof white, Dr. P.H. Martin's, the bleed proof white. I watered some of that down and did some of the mark making with that. I used a pen, I used the gold, and I also used my black Sharpie pen. Oh, oh, there we go. Oh, lost the chat. There we go. Thank you. It's so good to catch you guys. How are things? Um, and then here's my the purple and pink version of that. I mean, different because you can do your mark making different, but just strips of paint, my friends. And this was a great exercise in brush control of pressing down and lifting up. So that was fun. So you can make beautiful things. This was just learning to, do the circles and keep them somewhat even. Yeah. So that was that. So this was probably my best purchase this year. Besides my embossing folder mat, my embossing machine mat. Oh, I'm so glad. I just came on real quick to show Happy Mail I got for my birthday. And let me go back to this, see if it's kind of dry. It's still a little cool. Don't listen, Karen. And Mary. Oh, is Mary on here? Hi, Mary. Good morning. Just waking up in Oregon. I got my fingers in here, but I can fix that with watercolor later. I just basically wanted to show, this is how I do the masking fluid when I want to create a space that I want to keep white. And that was one of the things that I was reading in the in something I was reading about. We can use the white that comes, or you can use the bleed proof white or whatever, but nothing is as white as your watercolor paper underneath. So masking is just a great way to preserve that. So now I have So now I have this. Let's go. Oh, Paula K, good morning. I just showed your beautiful happy mail. Oh. Trying to get my water well here. I was using a jar, but so now I can go in and I can paint. I'm not doing a fantastic job, but I can go in and paint my flowers. And I didn't have to fussy around all of the background to paint the background in. I could just have it nice and even in one big stroke. And good morning, Flo. It's so good to see everyone. So I think that I only have one more live on my channel that I have planned, and that'll be next week. That'll be the unboxing of the Crop and Create box. I'm almost through the main 3 days. I have one class left for that to do for homework, and then I have the bonus day, which is the following the extra Monday to finish up. This is still really wet, so well, that's kind of the idea. And then same thing. So the same idea, and I think that's what Maddie was saying, is what Karen did, is you can stamp stuff down and same thing, go right over it. With your masking fluid, and then do your back painting, your background or whatever. But yeah, this was just a quick demo because I had done it, because then I was thinking of it and I wanted to kind of show. But there it is. Jellystone, haven't even started homework. Oh, you haven't. Well, you just got your box too, Paula. You'll get there. It's not too bad. A lot of die cutting. Hence the reason that I got the die cutting mat. I had to replace the mat on my Empress, the magnetic mat. It was like, if we were to take this press and seal, which I don't even know, yeah, I guess you could take it, but it would fall apart. It actually has open, the cracks are actually open slits. So I went on Amazon and bought the generic version. I looked for a while because I wanted to make sure that I didn't get one that was for a different machine and wasn't going to work and be compatible with the Empress. So I found this one by Craft First. I know that's where I got my plates for my Cuttlebug when I was looking for replacement plates for that. And I bought the extra long ones. What I'm going to do is use my ruler and a craft knife, and I'm just going to take it down, because this one, it looks like it's not big enough to hold two, but it is. This one is just crunched because it just got so flattened. So it's warped all out of shape. And but it definitely will make two mats. So I got two for the price of one. Abraham, good morning. It's so nice to see you. I was just showing some watercolor that I did, and I actually used the paints that you had sent me along with the new watercolor book that I got. This one here, and actually did some watercoloring exercises using the book and the paints. But I used the gold Finetec that you had gifted to me. Isn't it gorgeous? I really love I love the contrast of the gold in there and the mark with the mark making and stuff. So pretty. So yeah, isn't that pretty? But I guess that's about it. So I feel bad for those that are just coming in, because that's the end of it. This is a sunflower that I did a while ago. I didn't mask. That's why all of the texture and the contrast in the background colors, because I just I went in by hand and I didn't mask. But I love the blue with the yellow. So that's it. And here's my little masked piece. Do you see the difference? I can just go right over and I have just one, nice smooth background right over the masking. So, and I can touch these up later. I just wanted to give a quick show. So that's it. That's all I got, folks. Abraham, I'm looking forward to, do you have a new episode out yet of your podcast? I've been watching and I hadn't seen anything. Oh, thanks, Flo. Update, Lauren has to stay at the vet for 48 hours to monitor. Oh boy, Karen, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're working on one. Great. Good. I'll be tuning in before I sign off. You're welcome, Norma. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Paula. You guys are amazing. I am going to miss being around, and I think I told Beth I'm doing the complete cutoff for a little bit, and then I will try to work myself back on. But I'm trying to find balance. I'm trying to get some health stuff in check, and yeah, and then I can possibly get back in the game, and hopefully I'll come back with a nice hot fire under my butt and can get her done. But I appreciate you guys, and I think Karen, are you going to go live, Karen? Just curious. Hi, Lana. Thanks, Karen. You know what? Your message yesterday was so powerful, and I agree. We don't all meet. We're not all here by accident, in each other and meeting each other. It's not an accident. There's a reason. And I feel like the same thing. I feel like we connected. Karen, you are on fire, girl, and you are growing at an amazing rate. You're doing wonderful. You're out there. The people, they got you. They got you now. And it's basically what you said yesterday, So You're not even gonna know me when I come back. Be like, who? Oh, Abraham, thank you so much. Don't I think we're all on a mission. We all have a place. Um, okay, Beth. Well, I'm not going to stay much longer. But I think we all have a place, yes, and we all have our message that we need to send out there, and the people that need to hear it, they're the ones. They're gonna get it. They're gonna hear it. So, hi Frida. I was just signing off. I'm hoping that Karen will go live and I can watch her for a little bit before I have to adult. But I had to fit this in, like I said, in between everybody else. I've just been trying to um, get all my ducks in a row. But in my world, I have to chase the ducks down first. I have to find the ducks, gather them up. I agree, Abraham. We all have a purpose. I totally agree. And hello, I can't say your name, but hello and welcome. And hopefully you find some kind of inspiration in this. So there's no way to schedule all of the lives, but I know. That's it, Frida. You can't get in. So I was squeezing in. I saw Karen say she was going live this morning. I was like, oh, I want to watch Karen, but I need to get this out of here. I can dive in. So I'm gonna dive in and try out these scribble sticks and some of this stuff. And I'm glad I did because now I'm gonna pull this embossing folder out. I'm gonna emboss some panels for Karen. But yeah. But anyway, take care, friends. Thank you so much for always supporting me. And like I said, I'll be back one more time live on my channel next week for the Crop and Create unboxing. And but I will see you this week on Tracy's channel Friday morning at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. So take care. Bye.